For the past 35 years, I've built and rebuilt many fish rooms, tested countless breeding methods, and tried to create the perfect system. And through it all, one thing has stayed the same: my passion for helping other fish keepers. I've been where some of you are right now, struggling to find the right information, making mistakes, and learning the hard way. But now that I'm rebuilding this fish room, I have new purpose. A space where I can share my knowledge, learn from you, and create something that truly benefits the hobby. This isn't just about the fish room, this is about me and you. If you've ever wanted to improve your fish keeping, have access to high quality fish, or be part of a community that helps each other grow. Because today I'm showing you the next step in this journey and how you can be a part of it. All right, here it is. We've moved all the tanks, we've tore down the racks, we have space to work. I'm so excited because now, not only is it easier for me to film and move around in my fish room, but also to take care of these tanks. Now I have a system where I can start at one end and go around. It makes life so easy. So one thing that's going to be changing now is I'm so excited about breeding fish and having the space and being more organized that I'm in the process of working on how to get fish out to you guys. I will only send quality, nothing subpar, just like my foods. If it's not high quality, it will not go out. Now, I haven't worked out all the details, but how it will work is become a supporting member on the website and you will go to the top of the list. Obviously, the more you donate, the higher you will go and you will receive your fish earlier. Now, you will not get any discounts on shipping. Shipping will be overnight. I will not allow my fish to sit in a box for 2 days. Things do go wrong and sometimes that happens. I'm working on a situation where hopefully we can get prices down on the fish. All right, these are the Heckle Cross. These will be ready in a couple months, probably 2 to 3 months. And they're looking good. We do need a water change right now, but I've been so freaking busy getting this room ready and getting food ready and packing orders and all this stuff and working. And so that's something I will be working on, is getting my fish with the Heckle bars. As far as I'm concerned, the shell or discus and whatever comes out of my room is going to be high quality, so it doesn't matter. I will be offering other fish like these rams. These rams are some of the best rams I've ever seen, and lately I haven't seen anything close. So these things are really, really nice. I have 3 pairs. Pretty easy to breed, and we will have the rams available. So my strain of angelfish, something I've been working on 7 generations. We're going on generation 8. They're going to be top drawer. What's so nice about this, guys, is I can move around my camera. I can get stuff done. I'm not having to reset up everything. The moment I decided to make this video, it literally took me 2 minutes to set up and 1 minute to prep and then shoot. So I will make this video in about 20% of the time that it usually takes me, and it's going to be better content and I'll be able to be more flexible in my movements. With these main tanks gone in the middle, yes, I lost space. That was hard to let go. But now that it's happened, it's the best thing for me because I can walk in my room and I can scan my entire room now and see exactly what's going on. It literally takes me a minute, where before I had to navigate through the room and I had to take a lot of tight corners, and if I wasn't wearing shoes, I'd stub my toe. It just sucked. So we still have a lot to do. We're going to do cord management. We're going to get these cords all tightened up, make it look good, get rid of any unnecessary cords, and make sure everything is safe and tight. And then one thing we're going to do is I put new lids on everything. Well, not new lids. I put lids on everything and then built a few. So everything has lids now. So humidity is staying down. And the other one is organization. I have to organize all my bins and put labels on them. I know that sounds extreme, but owning a fish room is about efficiency, right? Systems. Understanding if I need a piece of tubing, or I need a filter top, or I need something, I gotta know where that is, because if I have to go around searching, I'm wasting time. So just like any business, we want to be efficient with our time and know where everything is, and that's by organizing. Systems bring down stress, and that works in life in general. No matter what you do, if you have a system for something and it's the same system and it works over and over and over again, that is the way to go. So there's a lot more coming on the channel. Now I can educate a little better, but also learn from you guys, right? I will have a little bit more excitement in my videos because I'll be able to be more flexible, move around, and really show what's going on as far as what's in my room. Alright, so this will probably be the first tank that's going to go out. There's 30 quality fish in here. I will pick out 4 or 5 breeders and the rest will go out to you guys. Still have to work out those details. So by being a supporter, basically you move to the front of the line for the fish. So the more you donate, the higher your discount will be on the fish. Guys, I'm willing to give these fish away because I want them out in the public. So by donating to the channel, I'm not focused so much on the fish. Now, the shipping company will charge for the fish and they will charge for shipping, but I believe it'll be about half the cost of most discus on the market. I'm counting on you guys to support this channel so I can grow and do this 100% full time. Yes, I will be moving to a new studio, but realistically, now it's probably going to be a year or 2 away. What's going to happen is those donations are going to go into this room so I can be more efficient, breed more fish, get quality stock, and get that to you guys. Alright, so about 30 more of the Heckle Cross. These guys are about a month, a little under a month old. This tank's the Flora Ultums with the fish I put in started to go downhill as far as cross-contamination. I believe I have come up with a solution for cross-contamination. I've tested it 4 times now, 3 times with sick fish, and 1 time introducing one strain to another strain, an outside strain to one of my strains, and it's been 6 days and no issues. The reason why I think it is the broad spectrum antibiotic with the salt. The broad spectrum only treats gram positive with a little bit of gram negative, but I believe the salt is kicking in for that gram negative. Now, there's different gram negative, kanamycin. I've tried that, did not like it. Fish stressed hard, even lost some fish on it, so I do not like that product at all. And I've never had real good success with it. This might be the solution, but this is what I'm talking about as far as me doing stuff and then us doing stuff. You know, try this. Does it work for you? What's your situation? What was your outcome, right? Just because I've been doing this a year, I can't sit here and say it's going to work every time. No, it's worked for me so far, but we need to keep testing, and that's where the community comes in. Up here I have the L494s, super sweet fish. They bred for me already once. I've had about 30 babies. Pleco up top, I got one that's got a little bent spine. He's probably not going to make it. So in here is a zebra Pleco. I bought him tiny, tiny, tiny for a great price. And when I bought him, I did my best to pick a male and female. Now that sounds like that's almost impossible, but there's different things you look for, and I can teach you guys how to have the best opportunity to pick males and females, especially with Plecos and Discus and stuff like that. Not 100%, but your odds go way up if you can look for certain things. And what I found is it looks like 98% I got 2 males and a female, so pretty pumped on that. And like I said, they're going to take years to grow out, so no hurry, but they got their own tank now. Everything's nice and organized. Everything is just in its place. I know I can go into tanks. I'm not kind of fighting my room anymore. And down here is the L134. We had a little bit of bloat issue, so they got kind of ignored in the 29s on end. And that's what I didn't like about them, because stuff can get way in the back and it's hard to see. So one of the fish got bloat. And when I pulled them, I noticed another one was a little bit bloated and they had all lost their color. Did the same thing. The broad spectrum antibiotic, but with Plecos you do not want to go heavy on the salt. So for the 29 gallon I did a 3/4 scoop of salt and then the regular dose of the antibiotic. And I'm going to go over that. It's going to be available on my site. And I want to thank you guys for buying off my site, because what that does is it allows me to do this right now, because YouTube I'm making about 10 bucks a week, right? That's going to change. It's going to take time, probably another year until I'm making full-time income on YouTube, if that happens. But right now what's happening is that website is supporting all of this, right? Where I can take a day off or 2 or 3 and just focus on the business. So I want to thank you guys for the website. If nothing else, if you don't want the fish, if you don't want to donate, to be a supporter, if you would buy the products, I would appreciate it. Now, like always, if you're not 100% satisfied, let me know. I will send you your money back. I do not want anybody to pay for something they feel like they did not get, okay? So make that very clear. So I think in all the transactions, I've had 1 return and 1 hiccup. So this is my new breeding stock. I have some pretty cool fish. I got my fish I bred. This is the blue-faced Namunda with the red turquoise cross. This is the Galaxy turquoise. These are my strains from the blue-faced Namunda wild Coupois, which they look amazing, and they're getting a little bit of color on them now. And then in the back is the Royal Coupois. This is a wild blue-faced Coupois, Royal Coupois, F1 Ika, F1 Royal Coupois. So these fish are all able to breed and crossbreed, and we will get quality fish. And there is a red spotted green down here. Now the red spotted green is, she took a little hit, and that is a female. She took a little hit as far as aggression, but she's moving in fine because Big Daddy here is helping her a lot. So it's one thing, when you know, this fish right here, no beef heart. That fish is a big fish, right? So this fish right here was grown from fry to, so you can see the size, from fry to this about 14 months on just my foods. So that tells me that something is right about the foods. Yes, there's going to be more foods coming, that's for sure, but that makes me feel good, because this fish was the one I was focused on and did testing and made sure everything was good as far as growth. Perfect eye size. Look at the size of that. That's got the thickest forehead I've ever seen. I will be coming out with some beef heart foods for the babies, because I believe it has a purpose for growing small fish to a certain size. But none of these fish get beef heart anymore. Just something that at about 4 inches, I stopped feeding my fish beef heart. Beef protein is not something that's really in their diet. It's been used for decades in this hobby, and I believe short term it has benefits, but long term it might harm. No proof, and I'm just saying that because it's something I believe with the research I've done on it. So, grain of salt, right? If it's on the internet, it must be true. Alright, these guys, they are on eggs right now. A lot of them have fungus. Now what's going to happen sometimes is when a pair pumps out a bunch of babies, you're going to have to understand that the male sometimes gets distracted and does not fertilize the eggs as well as he should. So these guys might be coming to the end. I think they got a couple more spawns in them, but I'm not going to push them. I'm going to let them just do their thing if they want to spawn. But if this infertilization keeps happening, they might be done, and that might be time to retire these fish and go to a tank and just relax. These guys, so this is another one of my strain back here, and I think it could be 2 females. I'm excited. I got a lot of work still to do, but I can see the potential now. It's going to be a difference on this channel. It's going to be more informative, more visual, because I have the ability to move around now. So pumped and ready to go. All right guys, I will talk to you soon.